Items in the mail plus more. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a, what is this, Tuesday? Yes, it is Tuesday. It is 6:44 now in the evening. I got this in the mail today, along with another item I'm going to show you. This is actually smaller than I thought it would be. I thought this looked bigger. Of course, you know, it's hard to say, hard to tell on eBay, because they don't really usually give you a reference, and it's just hard to say. But here you can see the size of my hand. It's not that big. This is the antenna. It goes up here like this. Of course, it doesn't stay up there, but it does go up. And here's your tuner down here, volume control, and this is the front, basically the front of your radio. And then if you turn around to the back side, you get a better idea of this. And the actual radio is in this, of course, this long part in between here is the actual radio. And I will be taking that apart and checking it out eventually. Looks like it's got sort of a clasp there where it holds it in there, but again, this is all jumbled up, so it's just hard to keep it down far enough to get it to where it would work. Like I said, it's in pretty sad shape as far as the actual case and everything. I mean, it could be cleaned up and painted and stuff like that, but I think for what I wanted for, I think I'm just going to use it for what I wanted for. And if anybody has one of these and needs parts or something like that, I might go that route. I don't know. We'll see. But mainly just interested in the antenna and the RF section of the radio and powering that up and getting that working. And that's where we're headed with that. Now, the other thing that came in today is the 6-pin connectors I was waiting on from China. Now, I thought these were going to be bigger than this. Obviously, they're not. They're probably, well, I don't know. They're at least rated high enough, though, so I feel more comfortable using these than I did the other ones. There was no ratings on them at all. Still don't have a lot of power in this left hand. There we go. But you can see the size of the cable and all your connectors there. So that's pretty much probably the same basic size, I would think. I can't be certain without looking at the other ones, but let me get one of the other ones out. Oh, here they are. Let's get one of these out and see. Well, there's not really that much difference in them. The connectors are obviously a little bit bigger, I think. That part of it anyway. So, and the wires themselves, they may have a little more insulation on them, but I don't know that the wires are any heavier than what's there. So, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to use these. These are color coded. I wanted something color coded too. I mean, the other ones I've got the white wire for number 1, and then you know kind of go from there. But I think it's just easier to use this and go from there. And like I said, and that's what I plan on doing. So that's that. I'll need one of these and one of these for this. These fit in here, probably between. Yeah, they go between the things like that. Like that. There you go. And then of course they come out just as easy, hopefully. Anyway, that's how they wire them up. I'm going to get started on that before long because I can do that. Now the other thing I've got going here, as I did start nibbling on the frequency counter cutout, as you can see, I've got 2 or 3 nibbles that way and a couple nibbles this way. And I started feeling a twinge in my finger. So I thought, well, I'm going to wait till my gloves come in and they'll do the rest. But Darth Bubba, he mentioned that maybe I could use the Dremel to do these long straight lines, and I can do that. But I kind of like the way the nibbler, you know, the precision of it more than the the Dremel is kind of, you know, it can be accurate or it can be not accurate, if you know what I mean. And I just soon, you know, take a little extra time and do it right and get a fairly good reading on this. And that way, once it's done, I can go ahead and go on to the next thing. Now, I think the frequency generator or function generator, which is going to go here, I think that's going to be a similar mounting as the scope was, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but we'll see. But and then, of course, the voltage meter will go up here, and that should round everything out. Once I get that done, I can go ahead and, well, I may go ahead and drill some holes for the couple of BNCs here, and then maybe, I don't know what this is going to require, but I know the dual DC power supply is going to require a couple outputs for that, and maybe some other stuff. And then I also have almost forgot all about the little filament transformer, and I'm going to need some outputs for it as well. So that's all the things I've got to drill holes for, and those will come along fine once I get all these holes drilled, and then I can sand this down and run some paint on. I'm thinking about a paint scheme. I haven't decided totally, obviously, yet, but I'm thinking about it. And I may look into, I always try to look at the internet and see some other panels, similar panels that have a nice little color scheme on them, and go from there. I could always make it a black and red stripe like I did the other one, but I don't know, that it was nice, but I don't know if I want to go all that much trouble. I'm thinking maybe just a solid color on this one. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, that's a look at some of the stuff I got today, and my hand is still doing better as far as, you know, I can use it for mostly everything now. Just like I showed you a while ago, that it didn't have enough strength to open that bag up. But like I said, you can turn it around and use your other hand and just hold it with this one, and it does. But so anyway, until I get better off, I guess that's the way that'll work. I have some surprises coming in the mail soon. We'll tell you more about those when they come. And this is to do with computers and things, and so once they arrive, we'll go over that and show you what I got going on it. So I think that's going to do me for this time. If I have any more, I'll bring you back, show you again, or come back again. So we may see it, we may not. Alright, well, there's a little stepping wolf for you. This is a Thursday. It is in the afternoon. I don't have I start to say my watch, but I don't have my phone with me. I don't know what exactly time it is. The clock on the TV up there that I've never gotten off says 21:55. No, I don't think that's the time. Anyway, basically, I'm here on a Thursday. No, I'm here on a Wednesday. Wednesday, that's what it is. I just made my Friday flap out in the car a little bit ago, and so when I tell you this, I'm probably going to tell you something different than my Friday flap, but I just got notification that the GE solid state radio that I bought in conjunction with the Motorola, which is right there, has been shipped finally. It's taken a while to get him to ship, over a week, I think. I'm not really sure what his problem was, but anyway, it has shipped now, so at least it will be here sometime. As I also alluded to in the Friday flap, I come in here and I nibble just a little bit more on this thing each time, and my gloves will be here probably tomorrow, which will be Thursday. That's the day this will be posted. So I was wanting to get this done as quick as possible. I was asked about using the Dremel for taking this long run down here. I could do that, but I think it's better to use the nibbler because I get a much better, more precise cut out of that. I can stay on the lane. I can move over that. I can adjust it as needed. So I'm going to try to stay away from using the Dremel on this part and any part for the rest of this build because, like I said, it's just much more precise. It takes a little longer to do, and if I've got a glove on, it's not, I can go on. I could have got both of these done right now if I had a glove, but I don't want to wear another blister in my finger, and I don't like that, so that's that. I look for the stuff on the VTVM, as I also alluded to in my Friday flap. It has not shown up the parts that I need. I found all the IM13's parts and things like that, but there's a box here somewhere that's got the IM28 in it, and that's the one I really need. The rest of them are just parts, and so, you know, it probably not needed that much for what I'm doing this on. So again, the other thing is the Motorola. I want to take this apart. My thought process on this is going to be to take it, just basically take it down all the way apart, and then get it down to the circuit board and start snipping what I want out of there. Again, this antenna on the front will be needed for the front end of the radio, so that's going to be needed, and maybe some other stuff as well. But like I said, I want to get it down into a workable form where I can do some work with it. All right, as it sits here, it's not really doing me much good. There's not really much you can do with it. Like I said, I can put the antenna up. That's about it. And it doesn't stay up, which it should, but, you know, not a big deal. I think that screw there takes that out, and you take the front on. I don't know if the whole radio slides out then or not, but I'll have to look at it closer. But once I get it out, I can start figuring out how to take it, the best way to take it apart. I did watch a video on somebody else had one of these that restored it, and some of that was kind of helpful as far as seeing how he did it and things like that. So that was good. So I'm not going to make a big long video here. You've seen the first part of this was done yesterday, and really haven't done much more work back here in the shop area since then. And as such, I probably will just go ahead and post this and go from there. So I was hoping to have that IM28 to show you, but I still have not found it. So once I find it, we'll get back into it and I still haven't looked out in the kitchen. The kitchen may hold the key to this mystery, because there are certain things in there that I put in there to keep out of the way, and of course I don't remember doing it, but you know how that goes. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for watching, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I do appreciate it, and we will see ya.